right, Claudia, we're on to lesson number 6 now. Today we're going to talk about regular verbs and big numbers a little bit, just to review. We've got the second part about how to make Americans like you as well. Any questions from lesson number 5?
No.
No questions? Okay, let's go ahead and jump into it, Claudia. All right, read this to me. Tell me what to avoid when talking to Americans.
Don't complain. The first and most important technique in building relationship is pretty simple. Be positive. Nobody likes a crybaby. How do you feel when people criticize you? Imagine this. Imagine this. You renovate houses.
You
renovate houses and have a new project. After a week, you decide to call your client to get some feedback. The work isn't finished, and you know that you still need to install the appliances and finish installing the flooring. But you finished the new cabinets and counters and started painting, and it is starting to look great. So the client arrives and immediately complains that the floors aren't ready and wants to know where the appliances are. Wow, you feel terrible.
Good, Claudia. Very good reading. So what can the client do instead of complaining about what isn't ready?
Well, this everything is finished in the time, or no?
So talk about what is finished. Yeah, talk about what is ready to see. Yeah. So in a situation like this, you can criticize somebody or you can show appreciation, right? And it would have a better impact if you showed appreciation for the projects, you know, for what is finished, right?
Oh, okay.
Good, Claudia. Okay, so exercise number 1, don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Everyone criticizes or complains at times. Problems start when people complain more than they appreciate. Overall, the more that you appreciate the people you know, the more people will like you. So you can use the following chart to assess the complaining versus appreciating you do with significant people in your life. So think about work, Claudia. You're the boss, right? You don't have another boss that you report to. How much time do you spend complaining to either your coworkers or your subordinates?
I don't know, 50% of the time.
50% of the time? That's a lot, Claudia.
20?
No, 50.
No.
Think about it. Think about it. Be honest. 50% is okay, but it is a lot, just so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you spend that much time complaining, you may want to think about that.
Okay.
What about in your personal life? How much time do you spend complaining to your spouse or your children?
I think it's 50%.
Okay. What about at school with your classmates or your teacher?
I don't know.
I can't think of a time when I've heard you complain in the classes. So 0, maybe 5%. I don't know. It's hard to imagine that you haven't complained at all, but yeah, very, very low here in school. So that's good, Claudia. What about when you're with your friends or your neighbors?
0, I think 0.
Wow, good. Now, let's apply this to making new friends. You're most likely to make friends with people that you come into contact with frequently. Think about all the places you might go on a weekly basis and assess if you spend any time complaining. You already said with your neighbors, you don't think you spend any time complaining. What about like if you're with friends of friends, like you get introduced to new people, you go out to dinner with some friends and they bring some friends, or you go to a party or something like that? Do you spend any time complaining in that type of situation?
No.
All right. What about, I think, do you go to the gym? I know you said you do Zumba, right?
Yeah. No, I don't go to the gym.
What about when you go to do Zumba? Do you spend any time complaining to the other people doing Zumba or the teacher?
No.
What about when you're out and about talking to cashiers or servers or bartenders?
No, I think no.
Hi, Rafael. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, teacher Claudia.
Good morning.
What about when you're meeting other parents of kids that go to school with your kids?
But right now, no. But when my children are in the school, sometimes, but not too much.
Okay. 5–10% maybe.
Yeah, I think.
Okay. What about if you go to the barber or the hairstylist?
No, she got
No, because that's a place we spend a lot of time talking, right? And that could be a place where you start complaining about stuff going on. Okay. So what about going to the bank teller or something like that?
I think 10%
A
or
little bit?
20.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good, good. So Rafael, we're just talking about the second part of making Americans like you today is to not criticize, condemn, or to complain. So we're doing an assessment of how much time you spend complaining in certain situations. What about Rafael? What about you? Do you spend any time complaining when you're talking to any of these people on this list?
I don't remember what complaining mean, teacher. What does complain mean?
To complain is quejar.
Oh, okay. No, I don't spend a lot of time complaining. No.
Good, good, good. Yeah, I mean, it's sometimes you have to complain, right? It's part of life, right? But the problem is when you spend a lot of time complaining. Read this to Rafael. Principle number 2.
Okay. Give honest and sincere appreciation. So we know not to complain. Instead, try to give appreciation in almost in almost any situation you find yourself in. You can find the good and the bad. Try to focus on the good in order to make people feel good. Think about the last time that you got a birthday present that you didn't like. Grandparents are known for giving their grandchildren new clothes when what they really want is a new bike or video game. Now let's consider 2 scenarios. In the first, the kid is honest and says, "Grandma, this sweater sucks." In the second, the kid says, "Grandma, I love you. Thanks for thinking about me and taking the time to get me a present." Who do you think Grandma will remember the next time she's near a toy store?
Yeah. Who do you think, Claudia? The first kid, the really honest kid that complains, this sweater sucks. Or the second kid that gives sincere appreciation?
But the second kid is
The second
better.
kid, the second kid, of course, right? That's gonna make grandma feel good.
Yeah.
Claudia, can you give me an example of a time you received sincere appreciation and how did it make you feel?
But I receive all the time from my little daughter. She say thank you and I love and I feel very good.
Good. All right. What about you, Rafael?
Well, I get sincere appreciation of my granddaughter when I get her anything. Okay.
Okay. And how does that make you feel?
Well, I feel very good.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So let's put this into practice. This is a little hard to think about, right? But think about all of the people you know and you don't know, right? What is something that you could say to them to show your appreciation for something that they do? For example, with people you know, it's going to be a little easier. Rafael, what's something nice you could say to your boss to show some appreciation?
Well, when I have a boss in the casino, sometimes he congratulate me for some dishes that I made very good. Okay.
Okay. I'm talking about how can you show appreciation for your boss, not the other way around. You're understanding the question backwards. What is something nice you can say to your boss?
Me
to your boss. Yeah.
Oh, well, when that situation occur, I say my boss, thank you, chef. I only say thank you.
I know, but what's something anybody can say thank you, Rafael? That's easy. Thank you.
Okay.
You have to think here a little bit. What is something nice you can say to your boss to show genuine appreciation?
Well, I say thank you, chef, but you teach me everything that I know about the cook. Okay.
Yeah, that's better. That's much better, right? Thank you. Thank you for teaching me how to cook, right? That sounds much better. Claudia, what's a good form of appreciation you can show to one of your coworkers?
Thanks for help me with the job, with the work, because you work hard and something like that.
Yeah. Okay, good. Let's see here. Claudia, what's something nice you could say to your husband?
For my husband, thank you for the time for me and my children, for spend time with me and my
For
children.
spending time with me. Good one. Rafael, what's something good you could say to your children?
Oh, I love you, son or daughter. You are a great children. You are a good student. You are very attentive to me.
Okay, good.
Mhm.
Let's see here. Claudia, what's something nice you could say to your classmate, Rafael?
Thank you for help me to learn English. With the questions.
Good. All right, now you both have to give one to me, your teacher.
Thank you for teach me English. And for the patient for me.
Thank you for
Paciencia.
being patient. Okay, thank you for being patient. Okay.
Patient.
Well, teacher, same. No? You are an excellent teacher. You have an excellent methodology to teach. Is the best methodology that I have ever seen.
Oh,
No?
okay, thank you. Yeah, see, that makes me feel good. All right, great.
Mm.
What about something you could say to your friends, Claudia?
Thank you for listen to me.
Okay,
for-
listening, that's a great reason to be thankful, because a lot of people don't know how to listen these days.
Yeah.
Right? Good one. Are either of you close with your neighbors at all?
Not really.
Not
No.
really. No. Okay. So then if it's not somebody you really know very well, let's look at it from the point of view of an acquaintance, right? So this is where it's even harder to think of a reason to be appreciative for somebody that you just meet, right? Like, so what's, if you don't know your neighbors very well, what is something nice you could say to one of your neighbors? What do you think, Rafael?
Well, for example, in my country, we
No,
have.
here, talking about your neighbors right now, your current neighbors. What is something nice that you could say to one of your neighbors?
Well, I don't really know.
I know, you already said that.
But when I speak with him, I only greeting him.
So that's the purpose of this activity, Rafael. How can you go beyond that greeting? Because your neighbor could be somebody that you could practice English with, maybe, right?
Not exactly, because well, this neighbor is Latin too, and
Okay.
there are other that are not Latin, but I only greeting them. But I
want you to think of something nice you could say besides just saying hi. What is something nice you can say to one of your neighbors? I know you don't know them. That is the purpose of this activity. I'm trying to make you think here, Rafael.
Well, it's a beautiful little doggy.
Okay, there you go. Compliment one of their dogs, one of their pets. Good.
Mhm.
See, you cannot, it's harder to think about this for somebody that you don't know, but it's more powerful, because that's who you're going to make friends with. That's who you're going to get to practice English with, right? Yeah. The entire purpose of this level is to really start to have you think about practicing English with Americans, making friends with Americans. So that's a good way to do it.
I can say then, what rice is your little doggy?
What breed? What breed?
Breed.
Yeah.
Race is for human or
breed? Yeah, breed is for animals.
Okay, breed.
Breed is for animals. Race is for people.
Mhm.
Okay, good. All right,
Breed.
good. Claudia, what about a friend of a friend? Next time you meet, next time one of your friends introduces you to somebody that they know, what's a good way to make a good impression on that person?
I don't know. Nice to meet you.
Well, what else can you say to show some genuine interest, right?
Okay. Mm, I don't know.
Thank Claudia. That's the purpose of this activity. I'm trying to
Um,
push you here to think of something. It's hard to talk to new people, right? But if you can change your mindset to be more open to it, you're more likely to do it.
Question about for something or
It's,
just nice to.
it's more to show some form of appreciation,
Mm,
to show you're genuinely interested in this person, right?
But if you need a friend, I'm here. No.
I'm trying to get you to think of something nice you can say to this person to open them up to a conversation, right?
Yeah, but mm, you are nice or you are.
Thank you for being nice. Thank you for being friendly, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's important, right? Sometimes you meet people and they're not,
Yeah.
right? So,
Okay.
you know, getting in the habit of showing some form of appreciation, right? As soon as you meet somebody, can help you make friends with that person.
Okay.
What about if you go to Rafael, do you go to the gym at all?
The gene?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay. So what's something you could say to somebody else that's working out at the gym or working at the gym, one of the employees, to show appreciation?
Oh, hi, my friend. Can you show me how this machine working, please?
So there you're asking for help, and that might be a good way to start a conversation. But I'm really thinking of this key word right here, appreciation, right?
Well, because I can start with that, no? And then I can say, oh, thank you all. Very good. This, thank you for your support. What is your name? My name is Rafael. I would like to work out here thrice a way.
I'm still, you're going more into conversation, Rafael. Keyword appreciation, okay? I'm trying to think of you,
Okay.
get you to think about showing appreciation, right?
All right.
How can you start a conversation with somebody by showing appreciation at the gym?
Well, thank you for showing me the how this work, and you are an excellent worker. You are
Okay, that's more, that's what I'm talking about, right?
Mhm.
You're great at doing your job. I really appreciate you taking the time to show me how to do this activity. Okay, good. That's what we're trying to do with this activity. Okay, Claudia, about what about next time you go to the store and you talk to one of the cashiers?
Thank you for help me with the groceries or for cashier for cobrarme or no? Thank you
Something
for
else. That's very generic, right?
yeah.
That's their job. They're supposed to do that, right?
Okay.
That's literally what their job is. So, I mean, that's okay. Thank you for charging me for the groceries, but it doesn't sound thank you for taking my money.
No. Okay, thank you for you are a nice cashier or
There you go. Thank you for being friendly. Thank you for being nice, right? Some
nice.
cashiers are not very nice. Have you ever been to a store where they kind of yell at you a little bit? Okay. What about Rafael? The next time you go to a restaurant, how can you appreciate one of your servers or bartenders?
Oh, thank you so much for the for the food. The food was excellent, and thank you for your recommendation.
There, that's a good one. I was gonna say, saying the food is excellent, that's a good compliment for the chef, not really for the server, right? But thanks for the recommendation. It was a good recommendation. That's a good one, right? What about Claudia? Next time you go to school and you're picking up your kids from school, what's something you could say to one of the other parents?
Thank you for friendly too.
Thank you for being friendly. Okay.
Being friendly. Thank you for being it's the same, amable.
Friendly for being friendly. All right, good. Rafa, what about the next time you go to get your hair cut? What could you say to the barber?
Oh, I like my cut hair.
I like my haircut.
My haircut is excellent. Thank you.
Good. What about something you could say to the bank teller next time you go, Claudia?
Oh, thank you for everything you help me for being friendly, for help me with my account.
Good. All right, so I know this is a little challenging to make you think about these types of things, right? But the purpose of this, what we're talking about today, how to make Americans like you, right? Is basically don't be negative, be positive, right? Don't complain, appreciate every opportunity that you get. Sometimes you have to complain, right? Sometimes you have to complain. But even especially then, if like what we read the other day in class, to give a compliment sandwich, right? If you have to make a complaint, start with something nice, make your complaint, and then finish it with something nice again, right? And it sounds a lot better in the United States, right? All right. So let's do activity number 1. Just to practice some open conversation here, take turns asking each other questions in the second person. Do you bring, do you build, etc. Go ahead, Claudia to Rafael.
Do you drive every day?
Do you pray?
Drive?
Oh, drive. Oh, yes, I drive every day. Yes. My work, to the bank, to the store, to my parents, to my parents, no, to my sister, yes. Do you bring anything to your house every day?
No, I don't bring something to my house every day.
I don't bring anything to my house.
Anything to
Okay.
my house every day, just some days. Do you cut vegetables?
Um, repeat the verb, please. Do you?
Do you cut the vegetables?
Oh, yes, I cook vegetable. Yes. Do you build anything?
Yes. I know build.
Build.
No, I don't build anything. But sometimes we come to Amazon plastic. Do you cook Mexican food?
No, I don't cook Mexican food. Do you buy groceries at the store?
Yes, I buy grocery at the store. Do you drink wine?
Yes, I drink wine sometimes. Do you clean your house?
Yes, I clean my house every day.
Mhm.
Um do you swim?
Yes, I swim. I swim. Yes. Do you cut vegetables?
Yes, I cook vegetables. Do you do you make a coffee every day?
No, I don't make coffee every day. Sometimes only. Oh. I like coffee, but um, the coffee sometimes uh, make my blood pressure high. Okay, and that's it. Sometimes I don't drink coffee, but I like coffee a lot. uh, do you eat turkey?
Uh yes, I eat turkey sometimes. I don't like too much,
All
but
right.
sometimes.
All right, good. Now let's go on to activity number 2, this time in the third person. So ask each other about your best friends.
Does your son work every day?
Yes, he works every day. Mhm. Well, not exactly every day, but he works 6 days a week. Okay. Now, normally he works 5 days a week, but now the chef is on vacation and he's working 6 days a week. Okay. Mhm. And does your son play any sport?
Uh yes, he plays soccer.
Mhm.
Does your daughter drink coffee?
Yes, she drinks coffee. Mhm. Does your husband practice some sports?
Uh yes, he practice basketball too,
He
like me.
practices, because it's third person,
Practices.
practices.
Okay, practices basketball. And does your granddaughter um eat vegetables?
No, she doesn't eat vegetable. Sometimes she eats avocado, fruit a lot, but not vegetable. No. Does your best friend take care of his children?
Yes, she take care of your her children.
Yeah, she
Children.
takes care. Takes.
Take?
Third person. Take.
Takes.
Okay,
Takes.
takes.
Excuse me, teacher, my battery is low. Yes, excuse me.
Okay. Claudia, how much does the Ford Fiesta cost?
It is 1,300.
1,300?
Thousand. Sorry, $13,660.
How much does the Honda Accord cost?
It is $22,455.
Ready.
All right. Claudia, ask Rafa.
How much does the Chevrolet Corvette cost?
Oh, this is one of my favorite car, the Corvette, since I was a child. It costs $60,445. How much does the Mercedes G-Class sub cost?
SUV. You have to pronounce that SUV in English.
Mhm.
We don't say SUV, we say SUV.
SUV. Oh, SUV. How much does the Mercedes G-Class SUV cost, Claudia?
It costs $122,400. How much does the Aston Martin Vanquish cost?
Oh, it costs $295,000. How much does the Lamborghini Aventador cost?
It is $4,000.
Just 400,000.
$400,000. How much does the Rolls-Royce Phantom cost?
It cost $1,100,000. How much does the McLaren P1 GTR cost?
It costs $2 million.
Wow.
All right. True or false? It is a good idea to smile at people in the United States.
True.
True. People prefer to use nicknames in the United States.
False.
False.
Oh, it's good. If you want to make friends, you should talk about yourself more than you listen to other people.
False.
There is a very large variety of food in the United States.
True.
True.
Americans hate spicy food.
False.
True.
Well, spicy food, it depends the area, I suppose. It depends. In the no, I really I don't know really. The people that I know like spicy food. Yes, here, no, in Colorado. Yes.
It's a false statement. A
Yes.
lot of it depends, right? But
Hey.
Americans love spicy food. It depends on the American. It depends on the American.
It depends. And it depends of the song, I think, too, no? The area.
Not so much, not
Not
really,
so much. Okay.
not so much. Maybe perhaps in the South, in the southern states, maybe we eat more spicy food. I don't know. But for example, I love spicy food. My mom does not like it at all, right? It really depends on the American. But it's a generalization that I hear a lot, especially from Mexicans, Claudia, right? What did Claudia say? Oh, that's true.
Yes.
Not
Yes.
true, not true. It's false. It
Okay.
depends. It depends, right? The ones that like spicy food really like it, and people that don't like it really don't like it. So, all right. Independence Day, Memorial Day, and Veterans Day are patriotic holidays.
True.
True.
The First Amendment is also called the supreme law of the land in the United States.
False.
True.
This is true, Claudia.
Okay.
False, false. Claudia is right. It's not the First Amendment, it's the Constitution. The
Okay, yes.
Constitution is called the supreme law of the land.
Yes.
The First
Exactly.
Amendment is part of the Constitution, but it's the Constitution.
Yes.
Number 8, freedom is a major cultural value that Americans share.
True.
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 You can, it's sad to say, but in the last 2 years with the pandemic, you saw this with all the Americans that protested wearing masks and the social distancing, and it did not go well here in the United States. Americans do not like to be told what to do. All right, that's it for today, guys. The next step is to do your midterm exam.